Good morning, everybody. Welcome to build day 11. And I'm sorry about yesterday's vlog. I didn't say welcome to the vlog. Or did I? I didn't mention the build day. Yesterday was build day 10. And I mislabeled it when I uploaded it. I had build day 9. I fixed that this morning. The vlog is saying build day 10 now. Just moving the car, or truck I should say, out on the street. Blow-ups are plugged in. And I figured breakfast of the day, I'm going to let you guys choose what you get for breakfast. I went up to the grocery store and we picked up donuts. So pick out whatever your favorite donut is out of the box there and start chowing down. That's breakfast. Oh, and a glass of milk to go with it. Yeah. Oh, weird wonky camera angle. Gotta get the donuts picked up. I don't want to drop them. That ruins them. Oh, it doesn't ruin them. It makes them a mess. But all the blow-ups are up. So those are good to go. Truck, for the first time this season, is out on the street, which means the reason it's out on the street is because we're going to be working on this area today. We got to get our pillars in on the exit. I got to bring the entrance pillars out, get those in. We got to put the fence up along the arborvitaes, and we got to do the maze in here. So going to be interesting, people. But we're just going to get started. I'm going to go in and grab me a couple of donuts. And then we're gonna get our tools out here and get to work. Making progress. We got the fencing up along the arborvitaes. That was the first thing I did. Leaves us one 8-foot panel out here, which will go in here for part of the graveyard. We've also got the 4 pillars out here. And unfortunately, I had to shim this one due to the fact it sloped too much. The top part here was clear over to here when I had it sitting on the ground, so I had to shim it. And I'm going to have to raise that one up in order to get the arch on, which is no problem. I got plenty of shims. And if that ain't enough, I got more in the shop. Next chore right now is partition walls. I need to run a partition wall from here down to this entrance. It should be about 4 panels, 8 feet, and now I've got to skin them. Won't take long to do. That's what I'm getting ready to do now. And then once that's done, I can switch back over to the pillars and finish getting them assembled. I gotta get the arches in, the skellies on them, the gates in, and what have you. I want to get this whole front end closed off before I start running. I was gonna say the F word, but messing around with the fence panels for the graveyard. Well, I've been a bad boy. I haven't been grabbing the camera and giving you much footage. But the graveyard has changed, and as you can see from the back, I got the pillars up and the pub stub wall and a couple other things. And I'm trying to shut this gate one-handed, and there's a breeze blowing, and the gates want to swing, and here we go. Sorry, weird camera angle there. I'll get you out back here and give you a distant shot. But the front of the haunt is for the most part put together. Nothing's wired yet, so nothing's gonna run other than the blow-ups. And we still got a few things to put in with the blow-ups. But the rest of the haunt, other than the photo op bench and our queue line, everything is working. I gotta get out of the way. We got a car coming. No, sorry about that. You wanted to ask questions. I ended up putting the hours and the rule sign up. I wasn't going to put these up until next week because they needed some touch-ups. But this ended up taking me way longer. As soon as I started messing with the pillars, I had people stopping by left and right. When do you open? What are you doing? You know, what have you. So I ended up, oh, what the hell. To save some time, I'll get the hours up at least. You know, that way I'm not getting bugged overly much. Even with the hour sign up and open and going, I still get bugged a lot. People want to play 20 questions. And all the information they need is right there on that sign, if they bother to read. But anyway, front end of the booth is good to go. Now I need to start in here. I gotta get some of my mini pillars out here and get them placed, and then start running fencing in here. And then maze will be 100% complete. And I'm gonna get that done tonight, come hell or high water. So that is my next chore, is getting mini pillars out here and doing that. Sorry, trying to latch the gate again. Real simple latch, just a little bar latch where it keeps the gates from blowing open. And if I wanted to, I could put a chain through there with a padlock too. You know, keep people out. Exit's the same way. In fact, I might do it on the exit, I don't know. But anyway, it's a little bit more secure with those gates up now. I'm gonna put this down. I'm gonna go start grabbing, or get a count on how many mini pillars I'm gonna need. And I'm gonna start getting things going that way. Not too bad. Wife just called dinner. And the maze is 99.99999% done. I've got everything in. Everything's good to go, with the exception of the cornhole. I have one panel over there I need to custom fit for that display, which is all of about 5 minutes work. I gotta carry the panel into my shop, walk the panel into my shop, whack it off, then put it back. That's it. Other than that, here, we'll go out here and do it this way. Sorry, you just got close up on my shirt. Wonky camera angle. Alright, there we go. And they come in here, curve around, and into the mausoleum. Through the mausoleum, and out here, and they can look back, see the entrance, see the graveyard. We'll have a couple of things to kind of turn this way more than likely. Then they go over here. They're into the ship's wheel for the pirate. Come back out, and they're blocked here so they can't go back that way. And they've got the bar scene, and then on through the rest of the maze. Not bad. So like I said, maze is all done except for that one panel in the cornhole that's going to take 5 minutes to whack. So effectively, the maze is done. I'm going to go in and get dinner, and then we'll come back after dinner and see what we're doing. Time for the end of the day wrap-up. After dinner, Sue-Ann and I got out here. I got the panel over in the cornhole that needed to be sized to fit that little nook. It's done. So the maze is 100% done. We went through, Sue-Ann and I, and my mini pillars I used for my fencing. I had 3 or 4 of those extra I didn't need, so we got those put away. And then we had a bunch of some oddball sized panels on the fencing on the driveway down there, and we got those put away. Afterwards, I turned the set dresser loose, and we did the pirate display. We got the netting up, and I'll give you a better look at this tomorrow in tomorrow's vlog. But this is going to be the bar scene, and we didn't get overly fancy with it. We just kind of draped the fish netting. This is the fish netting that Jim Erickson got for me last year. And then we did this one too. We got a little bit more fancier with the draping on it. So we got that done. Took us about an hour and a half, 2 hours to do both rooms. And then, as you can tell, my truck's parked in front of the entrances. I do that every night. But so we've been busy. It's going on probably about 8:30, almost 9 o'clock, if not 9 o'clock. I think. I know it's not after 9. Peek into the house here. Yeah, 8:35. Early night. After handling that netting, Sue-Ann and I both smell kind of, and I know I'm going to get comments from the peanut gallery on this, fishy. That netting Jim found on Craigslist over in the Seattle area. There's a company that works with trawlers, you know, the fishing fleet over in that neck of the woods. And every so often, you know, after the nets have been used for so long on the boats, they have to be replaced. Well, one of the companies, instead of throwing them away or shredding them, they just put them up on Craigslist. Huge bags of netting, and I mean huge. And you know, they say, you know, free if you want it, come down and get it. And if no one picks it up within a week or two, they shred them. Jim went down. He got several huge bags of netting. Gave me one of them. He kept one for himself. And You know, it's all type of netting, everything from trawling to gill netting to what have you. And it was all for free. I just had to go pick it up. So again, thank you on that, Jim. It came in handy. But being a used netting, it is dirty. Very dirty and very stinky and smelly. So after using it, you kind of almost need to take a shower. Nice thing is that with the odor of it, it reminds you of the sea. So, but anyway, so we got that done. Now that the maze is 100% done, we can start populating the haunt. In other words, we can start getting the stuff for the displays out here. Now I think what we're going to do is, I still haven't gotten anything really down from the attic. So we're going to save that for last. I think we're going to start out with a little shed, the toy shed out there. And there's some stuff out there that can be brought out here, put out here. There's a few items out there that need to be maintenanced and what have you. So I think I'm going to work on that tomorrow and get that area, neck of the woods, cleaned up. I need to mow the backyard badly, and I can't do it until all my Halloween stuff's off the grass. There's some stuff, a few miscellaneous items, water wall stuff, a couple of mini coffins and stuff on the patio. I can get those out here. Then we've got downstairs in the basement, I still got the fireplace, the ship's wheel, and a bunch of other miscellaneous stuff. You know, some of the bigger stuff that we weren't ready for out here down there. We can get that out here, maintenance and set up. And then we'll tackle the attic. More than likely, the attic, we'll start getting stuff down out of the attic next week. It won't be this week. I can almost guarantee you that. You know, so that's pretty much what's going to be on the docket. You know, just starting to get stuff out here. And, you know, other than the large things, like we've got the bar for the pirate scene, the ship's wheel for the pirate scene, the fireplace for the witches display. Those, when we bring them out, we set them up and in place. You know, because they're just too big. A lot of the smaller stuff, we just sit here and just keep bringing it out, and if it's something for the gypsy display, we put it over, just set it in the display. We don't put it where it belongs in the display, we just set it in the display until everything is out, and then we go through display by display by display, you know, and get each display set up. And then after all the displays are set up, we turn around and I start running air hoses and wiring for each display, and I do it display by display by display. It's the only way I can keep things straight, you know. But anyway, running my mouth enough. I want to get in, and for once I'd like to be in bed before midnight. Good. Would have been in bed almost by midnight last night, but I took a break and I jumped into chat for a little bit last night and visited with Mike Ross and Chris Steffens, Matt, Grant McDonald, and Troy from Scare Hollow were in. So I spent about a half hour, 45 minutes visiting with them and had some fun. It felt good to relax, but I didn't get to bed till almost 2 because of it. Had to edit this vlog and get it up. Reminder, if you're watching this on Facebook, head over to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my channel, and watch the 800 subscriber contest. Got some nice prizes for that, and it's being offered only through YouTube, and you have to be subscribed to the channel. So swing on by and sign up for some free stuff, basically. With that, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Stay spooky. Stay toxic.